Hello and welcome back to Chapeauetry. As you can see, I'm in a new space. This is my first recording from the new place. And I'm going to be reading the work of a local Newfoundland poet today, Phebe Florence Miller, because right now and recently I have been procrastinating on getting a conference paper together. And one of the things that I did while procrastinating was listen to this podcast, Inkpod, which is put out by the Writers' Alliance of Newfoundland and Labrador. Definitely a good podcast to listen to. I highly recommend it. And they had a guest, Dr. Vicki Sara Hallett, who has done her work on the poetry of Phebe Florence Miller. And I thought, I've never heard of this poet before, so I will look up Dr. Hallett's book and read one of Miller's poems. So Miller was writing in the 19th century, which is why I've got my very period accurate walking bonnet on. Apologies to all costumers, especially you, Jazz. I know my efforts in the millinery department have not exactly been up to snuff. However, I hope it at least matches the tone of the poem I'm going to read, which is called The Hikers. Here's to the joy of the hike and the stretch of the country road, the friends that are dear and like, and the heart that sheds its load. Here's to the fire of cones, the kettle blackened with smoke, and told in gay carefree tones the clean-cut wit of a joke. A fig for the formal things that make life a puppet show. A fig for the wealth of kings. Can it buy the joys that we know? The friends that are tried and true, the songs that are glad and free, the hours so gold and blue, and the road's simplicity. Pure dawn in the radiant east, clear brilliance of dazzling noon, calm sunset when day has ceased, and souls with nature's attune. Then songs round the red campfire, a fitting close for such days, while night on the lusty choir her touch of the mystic lays. Anear to the brown earth's breast, neath canvas the moon gleams through, to sleep like birds in a nest. Ah, these are the things to do. We know of glad trails to strike, where the tired heart sheds its load. Then here's to the joy of the hike and the friendly stretch of the road. And thank you very much to the Munn Library and Archive, because they found a copy of the poem for me. And thank you as well to Dr. Hallett for writing this book and introducing me to Phebe Florence Miller, as well as recommending today's poem as one of her personal favourites. Thank you all for joining me today, and please do come back for the next one.